Hey everyone, I'm Chef David Myers, and I'm gonna show you how to make minute steak with chimichurri sauce. So I love chimichurri. I think it's just an incredible, amazing, flavorful vinaigrette that works beautifully on top of grilled meats, even grilled fish. Let me show you how we do it. So we're gonna start with our chimichurri, which is coriander, some parsley, some peppers, we have some shallots, we have some sliced up chili, garlic, and then I also like to add a little bit of red chili flakes and chives into it. So let me show you how we do it. I'm gonna use a mortar and pestle, but we're gonna first chop up a little bit of our coriander here, some parsley. So we have our parsley, red pepper here. Just gonna mix this up a little bit. Our shallots, add some shallots into here, and then our garlic. Just do a nice slice over top of the steak. There we go. Fresh chives, I like to wrap them up like this in a damp towel. All right, so we're gonna add some olive oil here, just to kind of bring this, so we mix it up together. I love using a mortar and pestle. This is something that I have in my kitchens at all times, so we can really do a classic style. All right, it's looking good. Add a little more olive oil now to it. Let's add some white balsamic vinegar, about a tablespoon. Gonna add some sea salt here in a second. Beautiful, and let's add some dried chili now. There's our dried chili. Have a little bit of heat to it, that's what we want, a little bit of spice. All right, chimichurri is set, ready to go. Now it's time to cook the minute steak. So, I prefer to grill over a live fire, but again, when I'm in a hurry, pan at home, on the stove is totally fine. So, little pepper. I'm gonna use some nice salt. I like to use some ground sea salt like this, right over it. Some olive oil, just a little bit of olive oil. We're gonna massage the olive oil into it. You can also marinate this in the chimichurri, but I'm okay with just olive oil, sea salt, black pepper. It's such a classic combination and you cannot go wrong. So nicely massage it. We'll start with some olive oil. There we go. Then we're gonna start to sear this, add a little bit more of the fleur de sel. All right, time to add this in. Now we're gonna get a nice sear. My steak is cooking, I like to take a garlic clove, just crush it like this, and we'll add it in with the oil. So we're gonna cook each side for just a couple minutes. Want it to get a nice sear. You can smell the garlic starting to come into the oil. It's beautiful. Make sure your garlic does not burn. Just kind of flip it over. All right, time to turn the steak. So we have a nice sear on it now. I like to scoop it out so I can just finish up this right in here. Oh, this looks so good. Absolutely beautiful. You can smell that garlic cooking so nicely. If it's getting too dark on the garlic, just take it out. I'm gonna add a little bit more olive oil into the chimichurri. Add our fresh chilies in with it too. Just like that. Beautiful. Key is you're gonna let the meat rest for about 3 to 5 minutes. All right. See the nice sear? That is crucial for the flavor to come through. All right, now it's time to just let it rest. Key is let this rest for about 3 to 5 minutes. We're gonna use some onion sprouts on this. All right, the meat has now rested. Again, 3 to 5 minutes. You really want to have it rest 3 to 5 minutes because it holds in the juices, and that's the key. All right, we have our chimichurri. Spread this on the bottom. Here we go. Beautiful. All right, let's slice now. Here we go. Beautiful. Amazing, look at this. Just like this. And why not a little at the end? There we go. Here's the garlic that I roasted. I think the flavor is nice. Let's put a little bit on the ends. It's a nice touch. Finish with some sea salt, a little more of the pepper. And just add a little bit of a garnish here. Just a little bit of our onion sprouts. And there it is. Minute steak, chimichurri. God, I love this dish.